Good morning everybody from somewhere in the beautiful Greek islands. I am sailing this week with MedSailors around a few of the islands in Greece, most of which I've actually never heard of. We are doing the Saronic tour and it's day 3 at the moment. We've been to some absolutely incredible spots, so I thought I'd film a day in the life video for you of what we're getting up to on the boat, because I really wanted to film something and I thought that would be the best kind of idea and show you what we get up to. But before we get into that, I'm going to give you a little tour of this gorgeous catamaran that we're on, and I'm going to introduce you to the awesome people who we are sailing with. So where I am now is the outside sitting area. It's basically our general hangout area. We have our breakfast, we have our lunches here, and just the general shaded space. It's really nice and spacious actually, it fits all of us. And then if you come on through to here, we've got the inside sitting area, which we actually haven't used very much at all. I've worked a little bit on my laptop sitting here, but for the most part it's an extra chill out area. Also in here we have our kitchen, so this is where breakfast and lunch is made, or any snacks. So we've just got your sink, your oven, your, what's that called? A stove? Kind of a new stove. Behind us we've got the fridge. So you just open this up here. I do believe it has a little freezer area in here as well, but it's actually bring your own alcohol on board, so MedSailors don't supply that, but you can bring it here, you can pop it in there. Any snacks that you want to bring, you can pop it in here, which is really, really handy. It gives you a lot of flexibility with like what you want to eat and drink. Over here is a very electrical area, so the electricity only works on the boat when it's going, so all of our things that are plugged in right now, definitely recommend bringing something like this if you're planning on sailing with MedSailors, because it's so handy. You can get everything charged at once, and there's also an auxiliary cable here, so make sure you've got your playlists saved onto your phone so you can listen to all the good tunes on the boat. I'll take you down to the bedroom where the magic happens. Welcome to my crib. So this is Karen and I's bedroom. Ta-da! It's actually super spacious. So this is like our sort of changing area, and that's pretty small, but the bed, like once you're on here, it's so spacious, isn't it? And then we've got a nice little window here so we can go out to the deck up there if we want to. I'm not going to do that right now. And we've unpacked our suitcases, so all of our clothes are in these cubbies, and there's some on that side as well. And then we just put our empty suitcases underneath the bed. But there's like more than enough room for all of our things, which I was really surprised about, if I'm honest, because I thought it was just going to be tiny. But what is very small is our shower room. And it may not look like a shower room because, hey, where's the shower? Well, this sink, oh, it ain't just a sink, honey. You have a plug to empty everything out again. And then in here, we have the toilet. We've actually got 2 showers and 2 toilets on the boat, which is quite incredible. There's like this pumping, flushing system, which I won't show you right now. It's a little bit complicated. We've got another bedroom here, and then we've got 2 other bedrooms on the other side of the boat. But now we'll take you to the best bit, outside in the front, the sunbathing area. I've got a wedgie. So this is the front of the boat. This is where we come to get a suntan. This is where we come and chill and just hang out, and it's got a nice little bouncy net. Spending a lot of time there, enjoy the scenery, and yeah, that's it. This is our home for the next week. Okay, I think it's time for you to properly meet everyone on our beautiful catamaran.
Hi, my name is Karen. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Holland. I'm friends with Christy. We met in Queenstown, New Zealand about 2 years ago, and we're still really good mates, so that's why I'm here. Hey, I'm Nicole. I'm from New Zealand. I'm currently unemployed and living in a van, driving around Europe for 4 months, but we decided to upgrade to a boat for a week.
Hey, I'm Brett. I'm from New Zealand. Currently on my 2nd MedSailors trip and loving every minute of it.
Hi, I'm James from Manchester, and this is my friend Johnny, who unfortunately isn't here because he lost his passport.
Hey, I'm Brittany. I'm from New Zealand. I've been living in London for the last 2+ years. This is my 2nd MedSailors and it is amazing. I did Croatia last year and now Greece. Stop.
MedSailors.
Hey, I'm Matt. I'm from New Zealand. Currently day 3 on the MedSailors tour. Just recovering after the first day. We might have had 1 too many, but ready for the Scuba Libres.
Hey guys, I'm the skipper, I'm Freddie. This is my boat, the Catamaran. I love it out here in Greece, but I'm not Greek, obviously. I grew up in Oxford. I'm half Swedish, half Maltese. I'm also born in America, so I have many, many passports. Great marriage material.
He is the most stereotypical skipper you could ever ask for in the Greek Mediterranean Sea.
Is this when we smash the plates?
And that's our little family for the week. We've just docked up in this beautiful spot to have a spot of brekkie and some coffee, and I think we're going to stay here for probably like an hour and a half, so we might get to do some water activities as well. So every morning we'd be gently woken up by the sound of the boat starting, and Freddie would take us to a beautiful bay to have some breakfast. Sometimes he made us pancakes, or we could just have cereal or yogurt or honey, or you know, all of it. I think there were 7 boats sailing together with us, 5 yachts and 1 other catamaran, and some mornings we all came together in the ocean to hang out and play games, which was fun, but if not, we still had fun in the sea on our own.
That is massive.
But get your bum up on the back. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, go on, give it a go.
How do you do it?
So sit on the back. You okay?
Oh,
then just and then go through. Yay! She did it! We'd normally be docked up for anything from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, and it was the perfect way to welcome the day. Then we would set sail and normally do our biggest bit of travelling for the day. This was usually a few hours long. It is the perfect time to sunbathe at the front, chill out with a book, nap, chat about life, whatever you fancy. We would stop next at another beautiful bay for lunch, which again Freddie would so kindly prepare. My favourite part about these stops though is just how clear and still the ocean always was. Being able to dive right in and swim in the open water was just paradise every single day. Again, we'd stay at the lunch spot for an hour or so before heading on to our final destination, usually a much shorter journey away, which would be an island. So normally you have the afternoon just to explore and discover what the location has to offer. So we've just rocked up at the island of Spetses. This is our catamaran here, and this is how we're getting over there. Pulling ourselves along in a little dinghy. Even though I'd never actually heard of Hydra before, it's probably the most touristy out of all of the islands that we're going, and it's famous for its beautiful little alleyways. Apparently there's a cliff jump. Oh, and here we go, right on cue. You don't get around in cars, there's no cars on this island, but donkeys is how you get around on the island of Hydra. How cool is that? Wowza. That's so cool. Today we're on the island of Epidavros. This is the amphitheatre? One of those things. It's so cool. Karen has no friends. Where have they gone, Karen? They've all left you. One day we did full-on water sports, and that was epic. So you're about to witness an exclusive here on Backpacking Bananas. This banana is about to ride a massive banana on camera. And that same location we would spend the evening too. So we'd usually pre-drink and play games on our boat before heading out for dinner and a bit of a boogie. Dinner was not included as part of the tour, so you could go wherever you wanted, but there was always a suggested restaurant for everyone to go to, which you can do that or do completely your own thing. And the boat stays there all night, so you can get on and off as you please. Yeah.
Absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, great crew.
That is what a day looked like on a typical MedSailors tour. I specifically did the Greece Saronic route, if you're wondering. MedSailors have a bunch of tours across Europe in Croatia, Turkey, Italy, and I believe they have a new route in the Caribbean as well, which is pretty cool. And I'm not going to lie, it was actually awesome. One of the best travel weeks I think I've ever had. And honestly, my first video that I made, I intended for that one to be like way better and like plan it out so much more, but I was having so much fun whilst on the trip I forgot to film a lot of the time, and so I was like, oh god, yeah, that happened. I think living on a boat is a life that suits me well. When I would wake up and head straight out onto the deck and just see that we were floating in some amazing beautiful bay with crystal clear blue waters which we could just dive in at any point, I was so happy. There is nothing better. There was one day, it was the second day, where I was a bit seasick, a lot seasick. Actually, the majority of my boat got a bit seasick because it was a rockier journey than usual and we were all a tad bit hungover as well. I did take a seasickness tablet, but I had thrown it up before it had chance to take effect, and then it had no effect on me whatsoever for the rest of the day, which just made me continue to vomit, which is lovely. I spent half the day leaning over the side of the boat. But yeah, I highly recommend, if you're doing a MedSailors tour, to definitely take seasickness tablets with you and take them right at the start of every day. I was completely fine for the rest of the trip. I also highly recommend booking a catamaran as opposed to a yacht if you have the choice. They are more expensive, but they are so much more spacious inside and out, and there is less rocking because of the more stable design. So I'd say that that is well worth the investment to go with a catamaran. Another thing that I really liked is that they had sorted us out into our boats so well. I don't know how they did this, but everyone on each individual boat seemed to get along so well and made a really good team and gelled really well. So well done, MedSailors, for that. And apparently this is something that MedSailors is known to be good for as well. So good job. Breakfast and lunch are included on the boat every single day. And for me, that was more than enough, but they are light meals. And I know definitely some of the guys on our boat, it just wasn't enough food for them. So they, when we arrived on the island, would get more food for themselves to eat. So if you are a big eater, I would definitely just be aware of that. Just that little bit extra money to factor in for spending on food. Though in Greece, you can literally get a big plate of gyros for like €2, which is very filling, and you can get half a litre of rosé for €1.50 when in the restaurants, which is just absolutely mad. Greece is incredibly reasonable. But anyway, to summarise, I think MedSailors is fab. I highly recommend it, especially if you're like interrailing through Europe and you just want to get off the land for a bit or explore a country in a completely different way, or even if it is just a week-long holiday from the UK like I did, that works well too. It was so much fun, and I really want to go back next summer actually, but maybe Croatia next time. I will have the MedSailors website linked down below if you want to check them out or find out more. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!